Previous class we discussed about very short answer type questions. This class we will going to discuss short answer type questions that carries 3 marks each for 5 questions. You will have 15 marks for this section. First of all, we have 6th questions, that is giving valid reasons explain which of the following will not be included in estimation of national income of India. Again, I will read. Giving valid reasons explain which of the following will not be included in estimation of national income of India. We are aware of national income accounting. Okay, we learned about national income accounting. So what are the things excluded from the calculation of national income? So 3 things are given here. Here we will have 3 things. Okay, you have to get these 3 points, then you will get entire 3 marks from this section. Okay, so first one, a purchase of shares of X lettered by an investor in the National Stock Exchange. Second point, salaries paid by the French Embassy, New Delhi, to the local workers of the housekeeping department. C, compensation paid by the Government of India to the victims of floods. Or question, giving valid reasons explain which of the following will not be included in the estimation of national income of India. Okay, we can go through the solution for that solution. Following will not be included estimation of national income of India. Here we can say that half marks, we can say as such transactions are mere paper claims and do not lead to any value addition. So that transaction, we can say that, okay, transferring money, then whatever it may be, we can say that transactions are mere paper claims and do not lead to any value addition. That will not give any value addition. So we have to take that transactions. Then compensation paid by the Government of India, mere transfer of payment and does not lead to any flow of goods and services in an economy. So compensation paid by the Government of India, we can say that, the flood compensation, any accident compensation, earthquake, the Government of India is compensation is paying. That is not calculating at national income of our nation. Then previously we have seen that the French embassy is paying to the people of the working for that embassy. That will be included their national income. Okay, not in our national income. Then, or questions, estimate the value of nominal gross domestic product for a hypothetical economy. The value of real gross domestic product and price index are given as 500 crores and 125 respectively. Okay, so we have to check here value of real gross domestic products and price index. Price index is 125. We are taking a sample index, that is 125. Always we are taking the index base, that is 100. Okay, below 100 and above 100. So above 100 is showing that our economy is growing that much, and below 100 is showing that our economy is not growing. Okay, our economy is not developing. So that index is calculating as 125. Then what is that? Real gross domestic product 500 crores. So these are the details given in our questions. So estimate value of nominal gross domestic product. Nominal gross domestic product. Okay, there is a formula for finding out nominal gross domestic product. First of all, we have to put all the details given in your nominal question. Then write the solution, that is nominal gross domestic product formula. Then write all the point. Then find out the answer. So we can go through that. The nominal GDP. Okay, this is a formula is given there to find out nominal GDP or nominal gross domestic product. What is that? Real GDP multiplied by price index divided by 100. It's very simple question. You can get entire 3 marks. I already mentioned that. First of all, you have to write the formula there. Then that formula will get 1 mark. Then next we are putting all the details. Real GDP. Real GDP is given there. I already mentioned that 500 crores. So 500 crores we are writing here, multiplied by price index. Price index is also given there. 125. Suppose 120, 115, 110. Okay. 105. So different price index will be there. Here the price index is 125 divided by 100. Why? That is 100. So I already explained that 100 is a base of index. So 100 we are writing that. Then we are getting answer, that is 625 crores. So the nominal GDP is 625 crores. So mark distribution, please taken care of the marks distribution here. Okay, 3 marks. Okay, so we are moving to the next one, question number 7. So here you are getting one particular table, analyzing that table. That table will get from different sources. Don't think that only from your textbooks. So different sources will be there, from newspapers. So I already mentioned that economic magazines, okay, the financial report, so whatever it may be. So there's some infrastructure in India and other countries, 2018. Some infrastructure in India and other countries. So what is the question there? Study the following information and compare the economies of India and Singapore on the grounds of investment in infrastructure as percentage of GDP. Okay, what do you have to find out? That investment in infrastructure. You have to compare two economies, that is economies of India and Singapore. Two economies. So the details are there. Singapore, you have to compare Singapore and India, then on the grounds of investment in infrastructure. Okay, investment in infrastructure. We can find here India 30% of their GDP they invested in infrastructure. Then Singapore 28% of their GDP invested for infrastructure development. And again we can take China. China, they invested 44% of their investment for the infrastructure development. Okay, so based on, we can say that China is investing more for the infrastructure development. Okay, so what is the question? We analyze this, so we can go to this. So here lots of points will be there: drinking water sources, sanitation services, mobile subscribers. Okay, check the mobile subscribers, that is 130, that is in India. Then Singapore 146, it's a very small country, then it got 146. Then Hong Kong 259. Okay, lots of things will be there. Then consumption of energy, tons of oil equivalent. Okay, the consumption of energy. So what is the case of India? 809. Then China 3274. Okay, so based on the questions, we have to choose the topics. Here we have to take care of infrastructure. Okay, so we can go through that. Solution: investment in infrastructure as percentage of GDP in that proportion of gross domestic product which is invested for the development of infrastructure facilities in a country. So we normally noted that India 30% of its total GDP on infrastructure progress, which is just not above the corresponding figure of 28% of Singapore. Is it good? Singapore is spending 28%, but India is only 30%. Is it good? from our analysis, we have to say that it is not good because Singapore is a very small country. They are spending 28%, but India is only 30% spending for infrastructure development. We have to spend more, like Chinese economy. Chinese economy, spending 44% for their GDP for infrastructure development. Okay, India is only 30%. So we have to improve that. We have to increase that. Okay, so this is a method we can utilize for answering this question. Okay, analyze the table first, then give the answer. Okay, suppose if they are asking about sanitation service, we can check 40 is here, that is India, then Singapore. Sanitation services. India is only 40% of their GDP spending for sanitation, but Singapore is 100. Okay, 100 means that percentage will be different, but we can say that they are spending more. Okay, from our analyzing we can find out that kind of things. Then, considering the vast geography of India, this is a point, vast geography of India, this is relatively lower proportion in this direction. That's why I already mentioned that only 30%. If India wants to grow at faster rate, she must concentrate higher judicious investment on development of infrastructure. Okay, from that you have to make the conclusion. Okay, for that you are getting entire 3 marks. First of all, you have to find out, first point you have to find out what's the difference. Based on the table, you have to write the difference. Only you have to write the difference in infrastructure section. No need to write this entire section, only infrastructure. Okay. Then again, you have to write the conclusion. From your conclusion, you have to write that India should spend more because Singapore is very small country. So India is a very vast geography. So they have to spend more for their infrastructure development. Okay, the 3 marks. If you are writing that 2 points, only you will get 3 marks. Suppose you are writing this, you are comparing this, you will get 1.5 marks. Okay, you have to write the solution for that. Okay, the second point also very important. Then read the following test carefully and answer question number 8 and 9 given below. We are not showing entire things because entire things we can say that, okay, the Sino-Pak friendship corridor. Okay, that means that we have to understand what are the special things in this particular paragraph. You will get this kind of paragraph. I already mentioned that it is not only from your textbook but also from different sources. It is just like case study method. Okay, you are getting a long paragraph, then you have to read that paragraph. We have only 2 marks, time duration. That's the main thing. So you have to divide the questions. So how much time should be spending for each area. Very short answer type questions, then short answer type questions, then long answer type questions. We have only 2 hours. Certain people, they are arranging that they will completing very short answering type questions, then short answer type questions within 1 hour of their examination. Then 1 hour they have been spending for long answer type questions. Other people will arrange that 1.5 hours can be spending for very short answer and short answer type questions, then half an hour only spending for long answer type questions. Okay, based on your requirement, you have to divide the questions, then writing the questions and answer. You have only time duration, that is 2 hours. That's why I'm saying that. Okay, so I'm not reading entire thing. I will explain what is the thing written here. First of all, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, that is CPC. That is a recent thing happened. China-Pakistan Economic Corridor has deepened the decades-long strategic relationship between 2 nations. But it has also sparked criticism of burdening Pakistan with mountains of debt and allowing China to use debt trap. You are aware of that. That is China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. China is put forwarding one important thing, China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. Through that, they have been providing debt to this particular nation, that is debt trap Pakistan. Pakistan's economy that is not that much developed. So whatever the amount in the form of loan China is giving to Pakistan, so Pakistan is receiving that amount. So they've been utilizing that for development of infrastructure, whatever it may be, healthcare sector or education sector. Again, they will be in a debt trap. Debt trap means they have to repay that amount. First of all, China is giving that much. For example, we can say that 5,000 crores to Pakistan. Okay, Pakistan is receiving that 5,000 crores. Before receiving that, they have to taken care of whether they can repayment of that loan or not. Once they are in debt trap, the Chinese government is ordering to Pakistan, you have to act these kind of things. You have to support, the problem of, there is a problem between India and China. You are aware of that. So they are compelling Pakistan to support Chinese government to this issue. So that is actually problem for India. Okay. So China is giving that kind of things, then diplomacy to gain access to strategic assets of Pakistan. So China is saying that, one of the example we can say that we need your air base for attacking India. They are compelling Pakistan to give that. Pakistan should give that to China because they are in debt trapped. Maybe they are giving to that because Pakistan is also thinking about that India is also their enemy. So with the help of China, they can also attack India. Okay, this is, we can say that, debt trap. The foundation of CPC, part of China's Belt and Road Initiative, were late May 2013. At the time, Pakistan was reeling under weak economic growth. China committed to play an integral role in supporting Pakistan's economy. Okay, once Pakistan was in trouble, China said that we will help you, we will give you entire things. But their main aim is to make a debt trap in Pakistan, then allowing them to support China in India's issue. That is the main thing we can find out here. Okay, that's the things written here. Then we can say that all the things, we can say that their debt, first of all, their debt increased from $44.35 billion to, okay, that increased to $90.12 billion. Okay, then China, according to the International Monetary Fund, okay, then with Pakistan owing 27.4%, then 24 billion of its total external debt to China. Okay, this much debt they have with China. Then according to International Monetary Fund, analyze that this much debt for Pakistan towards China. So this is a problem for Pakistan. The heading is given there, China is Pakistan's largest bilateral creditor. As a creditor, once they have been compelling them, forcing them to do this kind of things. They have to do that. Okay, this is a problem. Question is here, outline and discuss any two economic advantages of China-Pakistan economic corridor accruing to the economy of Pakistan. So question is asking that how that was help the economy of Pakistan. Okay, that corridor, that is China-Pakistan economic corridor accruing to the economy of Pakistan. That's the 8th question. Solution, the economic advantages of China-Pakistan economic corridor, that is CPEC, to the economy of Pakistan are: first point, China provided financial and technical expertise. Financial and technical expertise to help of Pakistan to build its road infrastructure, supporting employment and income in the economy. Mainly you have to write that financial help, technical help, road infrastructure, then employment opportunity, income in the economy. Okay, you will get 1.5 marks for that. Then it has brought an end to supply side constraints. Supply side constraints in the nation, which had made blackouts a regular phenomenon across the country. Here you will get 1.5 marks. That is supply side constraints. Supply side constraints means the market of Pakistan, the economy of Pakistan will not have any supply side constraints. Because demand is increasing, based on that demand, there will be supply for all the products and services. First of all, Pakistan thought that they would get that much help from China. China is helping Pakistan. But finally, what happened? The Chinese government had to compel, then they forced Pakistan to act like this. Okay, acting against, that is against India. Okay, there is issue between India and China. For that issue, Chinese government compelled Pakistan to give the support to Chinese government. Okay, their military base, because large creditor. Okay, Chinese government compel the Pakistan government. So these are the some good things we can say that. Okay, financial and technical expertise, then road and infrastructure, supporting employment and income. Okay, then again supply side constraints solved in Pakistan, but you have to take in care of that. Okay, lots of amount given to Pakistan government, the Chinese government to Pakistan government. That is huge burden for Pakistan government. Okay, let's go to the next question. Next question, analyze the implication of bilateral debt trap situation of Pakistan versus the Chinese economy. Okay, analyze the implication of bilateral debt trap situation of Pakistan and Chinese economy. Then Chinese economy and Pakistan. The solution is here. China has become the famous for its debt trap diplomacy in recent times. Under this, China provides financial and technical expertise, assistance to help various nations to bring them under its direct or indirect influence. So we are aware of Chinese economy and Pakistan economy. So what is debt trap situation? That is explaining here in solution. So the China is providing lots of help for the weaker economies like Pakistan, and we can say that Afghanistan like economies. Then after that, getting that help, okay, Pakistan will be under the control of Chinese economy. So there is debt trap diplomacy. They have to obey the orders from Chinese economy because they already take loans from China. That's why it is explaining here. Analyze implication of bilateral debt trap situation of Pakistan as Chinese economy. Okay. Then the first and the foremost implication of the diplomacy is that Beijing has now become Islamabad's largest creditor. That's what I explained. Okay, the largest creditor. According to the documents released by Pakistan's Finance Ministry, its total public external debt stood, okay, that is $44.35, that is billion dollar, $44.35 billion in June 2013. So you have to understand about that. They had taken that much, loans from China. Okay, then just 9.3% of which was owed to China. Okay, by April 2021, this external debt had ballooned to $90.12 billion. Okay, from $44.35 billion. That is $90.2 billion. Okay, with Pakistan owing 27.4%, then 24.7 billion of its total external debt to China according to the IMF. Okay, whatever it may be, you have to understand that the external debt taken by Pakistan, that was very huge. They had taken that from China. Okay, that is actually increasing, so they need to obey all the orders from China. Okay, in diplomatic way, we have to say that they have to obey upon China. So actually we have to think about that. So the solution we understood about that. Okay, the Indian economy, okay, thinking about that because Pakistan economy is getting help from China. So basically they will be joined together against India. Okay, that is another case we have to go through this. Okay, then the next question. Okay, you have to understand about the 9th question, then 10th question, then marks distribution of questions. I already mentioned that. Okay, explain how non-monetary exchanges impact the use of gross domestic product as an index of economic welfare. Okay, I can explain it again. Explain how non-monetary exchanges impact the use of gross domestic product as an index of economic welfare. Has any relation between that non-monetary exchanges? What are the things we can say about non-monetary exchanges? Okay, so we can connect that with gross domestic product. Whether that are including at gross domestic product. Okay, that is a question. Okay, we can go through the solution there. Solution. Okay, the non-monetary exchange transactions are not included in the estimation of gross domestic products. Okay, you have to understand about that. Non-monetary exchange transactions are not included in the estimation of gross domestic product on account of practical difficulties like non-availability of reliable data, because we cannot include that in gross domestic product. What was the reason? Non-availability of reliable data. Okay, the available of reliable data is not there. Although these activities enhance public welfare, which may lead to underestimation of GDP. So, public welfare, we have to consider that as public welfare. That is non-availability of reliable data about non-monetary welfare exchange things. Okay, for example, we can say that kitchen gardening. Okay, services of homemaker. Okay, examples. We got lot of examples are there, but here you can check there. Kitchen gardening. Okay, then services of homemaker. Can we added that to gross domestic product? Actually, we cannot say that how many hours they are working. Maybe we can say that homemaker. Okay, your mother is working in your home. Then how many hours of working? Then what will be the payment? Then kitchen gardening. Can we say about that? Okay, it is not possible. Okay, so you have to write these much points regarding that. Mainly, you have to understand about gross domestic product, then non-availability of reliable data. Then we can say that some examples. Yes, 2 examples I already mentioned about kitchen gardening and services of homemaker, etc. So you will get 3 marks for that. So we will discuss long answer type question in next video.